Hey everyone, welcome back to another Alliance War video. This is Season 44, War 7. We're up against C.Av, and my team is Quicksilver, Valkyrie, and rank 4 Cassie is making her war debut. So I was excited about that. Starting off, we are taking this Chavez and Nick Fury in Section 1. Moving on to Section 2, I have that Rintrah, that's the Cassie fight, followed by Gorr on Path 8. Just one of the mini bosses, that Zemo on 44 again, and then Mysterio on 49. Let me take that fight again. And for a cool war today, my dogs CIPW, Drop Dead Fred are in this alliance, so it was cool matching up against them. So yeah, I have a series of fights that just, like, they end up working out, but like they just don't go the way that I was expecting them to go. And starting off with this one here, taking this Chavez, the goal here whenever I take any fight with Quicksilver on an ebb and flow node is to not knock them down until I'm like dropping my special 2. So I'm gonna, basically activate the Whiplash with protection up. So that I'm still like getting damage, because if I knock down, or I guess not every ebb and flow node, but mainly like ones with right back at it, if I knock down before then I'm not going to deal a lot of damage. So here I don't know what happened there. I knocked down and oh yeah, I didn't medium light medium. I don't know what I was thinking. I like did that and I was like, huh, that didn't do any damage, and I just didn't medium light medium there for some reason, which is what I was supposed to do to like auto detonate them. But I have an invuln on. The plan was just, if she didn't want to throw her specials, just push her to special 3 so I don't have to deal with them, because the last thing, what I don't need to do is eat like an unblockable special 2. So yeah, just kind of rebuilding up. I've wasted a minute and dealt no damage because I didn't medium light medium for some reason. Yeah, just getting built back up here. I'm gonna relic and then remember medium light medium, so now I'll actually deal damage with my special. See, that looked a lot better than the first one. Alright, so yeah, here once again she throws that heavy and she gets that negative zone up, and I don't want her throwing that special 2 and have it be unblockable. I can like dash into it and evade it, but I really don't want to deal with that or risk that if I have to. So once again, gonna push her to special 3. I have one more invuln hit after this, so it's perfectly fine to do that. And I don't take any damage from her damage reflect dimension, so it's all good here. Just gonna get myself out of the corner. I think I'll parry here and medium light medium into a special 2 again. It'll deal like a decent amount of damage, but yeah, this fight is just taking a lot longer than it should have. It should have been over by now. Like 2-minute fight is not too bad on a node where I'm only dealing like 40% of like the damage that I should be. Yeah, just working my way out of this corner, just get up to another special 2, and then I can be out of this fight. Actually, just all I need is to land one more combo, because then my relic will get me there. So full combo into relic, medium light medium, and yeah, this fight should be over with this special 2. Yeah, down she goes. So kind of frustrating that it took so long and I made that early mistake, but whatever. I wasn't going to let it shake me up too much. And now we're taking this Nick Fury. Now, I've taken this Nick Fury once before in this season, and also watched my buddy Tom take this fight as well, and it can get real sketchy when you're just trying to be aggressive with Valk. So I told myself, you know what, I'm just going to block hit, give him as little power as possible so he'll never go unblockable and never have to worry about anything. So that's the goal here. I'm only going to block hit. I have this power start, this APB, so that I can get to my special 2 quickly, and I should be in control in the fight, even though it is just going to take a little bit of time. Eventually, I do get to dealing like some pretty good damage, even with the protection up. Here, yeah, I could punish that since I have my Pierce up, but I don't want to. I don't want to give him any more power than I need to. And it's right about when he throws, yeah, when he starts throwing this this special 1 here, this is when I realize, wait, this node has aggression prowess, and that's not good. Now, Nick Fury, he already has like a pretty high crit rate, but now he has guaranteed, at this point he has guaranteed crits. I know if I eat a combo, it's going to deal a lot of damage. Like, not quite kill me, I don't know, maybe a combo followed with a lightning bleed could, if they place with deep wounds, but I'm like, oh, this isn't good. This is scary. So I'm gonna be really making sure he does not go unblockable. Like, which he shouldn't ever in this stage, but in his second life, I was getting super worried about it. I was like, what am I going to do if he goes unblockable? See, I'm just blocking this whole thing. I'm not even going to try and dex anything out, because I don't want to mess up and then eat, like, guaranteed crits on a special 1. That would be super annoying if I did that. So here I dropped my first special 2, dealing, like, pretty decent damage. Yeah, did a little light intercept there. I was hoping he would have just held block. But yeah, that's just power that I don't want to give him, so I don't attempt that for the rest of the fight. He was not really working with me, so I wasn't able to end his first life right there, but that's fine. Gonna bait out the special 1 again, just block the whole thing. You know, I have 3 bulwarks up now, so like I'm mitigating a lot of the block damage too. And yeah, just gonna slowly work out of this second life. I know I'm gonna have plenty of time to kill him. I'm not even halfway through the fight, and he's almost out of his first life, and the second one doesn't take as long to get through. Alright, so here I kind of want to let his health melt naturally for as long as possible, because he's not going to lose any of his charges here, and he gains double. So if he throws that special 1, what is it? He only needs to throw like 2 for it to be unblockable. That's not good. So here he's going to throw it. He's at 9. I'm like, okay, cool. I cannot let him throw it. I need to end this fight before he throws another special 1. So I'm just going to let his health burn out for as long as I feel comfortable doing it. Once he gets down to a point, he's really not melting very fast at all, because he's got that protection up. Yeah, and I'm going to make sure I get like one of those passive pierces ready before I drop the special 2, just so it'll deal like a little bit extra damage. And yeah, that dealt plenty. All I got to do is hit his block a few times, and he's going to go down before he can get that other special 1. Probably not the way I should approach that fight in the future. I don't know what's the best way to do it. Either way, it's just kind of fighting Nick Fury is annoying, and it's always going to be a little scary. Okay, so this is my first time ever using Cassie in War. I've seen some of the Cassie gods in my alliance use her against Rintrah. I watched a bunch of videos. I did a bunch of practicing. I knew what I wanted to do. So here I'm going to heavy, and then my heavy missed. So I dropped the special 1 into the block. That special 1 was supposed to like sort of really get me into the flow of the fight, but oh well. Kind of messed up there. And here he's gaining that. I didn't realize he was going to gain that power gain when I'm not even gaining a buff. Rintrah's weird. Neutralize champs are weird, because neutralize will like trigger abilities even when a buff isn't going up. Maybe I should have taken off dex for this fight. I don't know. I wasn't super worried about it, so I didn't even think of it. And yeah, whenever I have high battery, I'm gonna counter his like with a bunch of hits here on his special. Whenever I have low battery, I'm not gonna do that. But I always want to just heavy counter so I can keep his charges, you know, low as I can anyways. So right now I actually have a lot of stings built up. Things are going pretty well. I think at one point I do like lose like 20 plus stings or something. I'm trying to remember where. Yeah, there I drop. Is it here where it happens? I don't know. Yeah, drop the heavy. I'm not able to land the intercept, and yeah, I lose all my stings here, which is annoying, but whatever. I'm used to having long fights now, so this would just be another long fight. So yeah, we're gonna counter this with our heavy. Surprised I didn't drop the relic there, but yeah, I decided to bail on that. I was thinking maybe I could like miss a few hits there, but decided against it. Gonna drop the special 1, get his power up. 11 stings, so I'm dealing at least a little bit of damage. Here I have enough battery. I am charging that heavy like a little early. I didn't quite get the timing down. I was more worried about charging it late and then getting hit with a special 1 than charging it too early. Yeah, just getting back to another special 1. I mean, it's just kind of standard Cassie stuff. She's really good. You just gotta know what you're doing, and you know, mine's only rank 4. This Rintrah is rank 5. A lot of health there, and obviously I'm not playing her very optimally. Could be playing her a lot better. But yeah, 31 stings here. He's not wanting to drop this special. Even with the taunt up, it was kind of weird how he was not wanting to drop specials with a taunt up as much as he was in this fight. But yeah, just going to close this out with some combos. Yeah, almost 2.5 minutes for that Cassie fight. Should not have taken that long, but you know what? That's just the story of this war. Okay, so here is a bit of an experimental matchup that we were doing. Going to be using Quicksilver for this Gorr. The goal here, just like with Hulkling that I took a few wars ago, I'm going to max out dexterity so that my withers, I only need 2 of them to reduce power gain, ability power rate by 100%. And yeah, just try and manage his power in that way. So here I managed to get all the withers up that I want. I'm missing all of my parries, which is super annoying. Took quite a bit of block damage there. But yeah, gonna eventually push him to a special 1 and then bait that out. And then from there, it'll be a lot easier to like build up my withers. But that's also gonna like keep him underneath a bar of power. It's weird how like power control works with Quicksilver, but it works pretty well. So here, drops that special 1. I have no withers on him though at this point, and I'm going to try and dex and get him out of here, but he goes to special 2, but that's fine. The plan is just block the special 2 if he throws it. So I didn't block the special 2. Ate it right on the face, but you know what? That's fine. We're going to get out of this fight momentarily, so I'm going to drop this special 2, and then I'm going to build up to my special 1 and relic at the same time, and it's going to end the fight. So yeah, right there, relic. Gonna medium, light, medium into special 1, and this will be more than enough damage to take him out. So kind of sketchy, kind of sloppy, but he still did it in about a minute. With all the mistakes that I made, I am happy with that. That was somehow the best fight that I've had this war, or at least like the least sketchy one. So yeah, taking this Zemo on node 44. I believe is it the stun immune? Yeah, it's the stun immune, hazard shift, incinerate, and poison, maybe? I don't know. This Zemo was super chill. He backed up a lot. He let me keep him in his corner. I love this Zemo AI. Kabam, please give me more of this Zemo AI. And you'll see it in a bit. Sometimes he gets a little annoying with it, but, you know, I never get too close to my corner to where I get concerned and think I might have to hit him. In fact, I think that's happened in both the Zemo fights I've done. This season, I haven't gotten cornered or felt the need to like hit him normally to get him off of me. And I've been waiting to place Resonate in my masteries for Quicksilver until after I've taken this fight both times, because I don't want to hit him and then get that weakness on, and then he starts losing his cleanses. Eventually, I might get rooted. And then, yeah, both times it hasn't ever been a worry. So I'm not going to invert my combo and go for bulwarks, because my special 2 is just going to kill him by the time I get there. So there's no point in adding another wrinkle to this fight when it's so unnecessary. I don't plan on letting him stun me, and I don't plan on blocking any hits either. I think I do at some point, like block a hit or 2. Yeah, right there. Just 1. But yeah, don't need those bulwarks, so I'm not going to bother with them, because then, yeah, this special 2 is going to be more than enough. Cool. All right, so one last fight for this war. This Mysterio on 49. This dreaded Mysterio that is just picking my alliance apart. Yeah, I mean, he's a good defender this season. What can I say? I think he caught a lot of people off guard early on, and then he's just continuing to be a nuisance, especially for my alliance. But so just starting off, want to block here, find an opening, and try not to have brute. He was being super passive here, so I take I don't even take a ticker brute force. I got in there in time. But yeah, I want to bait special 1s as often as I can, especially at the beginning, so I can heavy counter it, and then go ahead and have my 300 momentum up, so that I can counter him if he ever gets a special 2. So yep, he was real kind to me through that special 1. I dropped my heavy here, and now it should be super easy for me. And then I accidentally parry him there, but that's why Quicksilver has a nice little evade out of the stun. So that's what makes him actually a pretty decent option for this. If you do ever make a mistake and get stunned, it's okay. You'll just evade. And yeah, I'm going to reach 300 soon, so even if he were to drop a special 2, didn't want to throw a special 1, I'm fine now. This fight is over at this point. All I have to do is hit him and not get hit with a special, you know? So there, medium, light, medium to auto-detonate, and now he's down to about half health. This fight's going real well. This is a rank 2 7-star Mysterio, which is like a little worrisome in terms of like the block damage, but, you know, I have Inequity, I have Resonate, reducing his attack by quite a bit, so he's not punishing my block too much. And yeah, he does heal a little bit from like the damage reflect. I believe he heals 15% from the recovery mastery. So despair is blocking out his healing entirely. It's doing something weird here. I don't know. Oh, maybe it's not. Oh wait, he's not regening. Does he not have recovery? Maybe I am like reversing his regen by a little bit. It looks like it. That's kind of cool. I didn't even notice that in the fight. Anyways, I was hoping this would kill, and then it didn't. I was like, all right, that's annoying. But yeah, just gonna bait out this special too. He was very generous with his specials. Sometimes it's difficult to get the opponent to drop specials when you're using Quicksilver, but this Mysterio was very eager to throw them, and I appreciated that a lot. He also threw a lot of full combos like into my block, which is weird. There was a little late punishing the heavy, but it's whatever, and down he goes. That'll be it for this war. We did end up winning this one. It was cool to match against some old buddies, and I will see you guys in the next video.